incredible. Where the Lord has taken me and where He's taking me.
A bit louder, okay?
Lots to be thankful for. There's lots to be thankful for. Where I came from is from Texas. I moved here from Texas about 3 years ago. Back in Texas, I had no peace. I had no direction. I had no purpose. I was a Christian, but I was a drug addict Christian. I guess that's what it's called. I guess me and my brother were pretty much the same, but the thing was I was better at hiding it. So let's see. Yeah, I had no direction, I had no purpose, and I always wanted to honor God. I wanted to live for God. I did it in my own way. We all have, or I have, like just like my way of honoring God, like holding out to my cross, kissing it, and putting it up to God. You know, I thought that was honoring God. You know, when somebody sneezes, I'll do the cross thing. I thought that was honoring God. You know, I grew up thinking these kinds of things honor God, but it wasn't true. I would go drinking and drug binges on Saturday, and then come to church on Sunday, repent, and start all over. And it was no life. I had no peace. I was empty. I was trying to fill a void. I thought, going to church was filling my void, but it wasn't. I filled my void with my wife. I thought she was gonna fulfill purpose in me, taking care of her, taking care of my family, taking care of my kids. I thought that was life's purpose. And I thought it was me. It had meaning, but it didn't have meaning. It doesn't have meaning. So I was fed up. I wanted something else. I knew there was something else. And so when I heard about when my brother came down to here and how well he was doing, I was like, maybe I should, give this a try. So I took a big leap of faith to move down here to Texas, uproot my family, and plant myself here for a better life, a new life. And so here at the church, I believe it's like a culture that had me planted here, that had me, let's see, what's the word? Accountable. I was accountable of my reading. I was accountable of my prayer. I was accountable of not drinking and doing drugs. And I wanted to do that. And so praying in tongues. Praying in tongues was pretty crazy. It's not crazy, but it's a wonderful thing, a beautiful thing that that we talk to God that way through our spirits. Pastors was teaching us that the tongues is Jesus speaking through us to the Father, His perfect plan. So when I went into prayer, when I went into praying in tongues, I just felt peace. I knew that I was praying God's will and God's way in my life, and I left all my worries, all my troubles, all my doubts there at prayer. And so when I came up from prayer, I had peace. And when the problems came up again, and was trying to taunt me and say, hey, it's not going to work, I said no. I left it at prayer, and I kept moving forward. And so prayer. I saw prayer in my life. Once I continued to prayer, I saw my life falling apart. I know that sounds weird, but I spent a lifetime of building my own life. I spent a lifetime of putting those bricks of what I wanted and not what God wanted. So in prayer, it's God's will, God's purpose in my life. So those bricks and walls started falling down, and it felt like that my life was falling apart. But actually, God was breaking those walls and building a new foundation of what he wants and his desires in my life, and the way to worship him the way he wants, not the way that I want. And it's a beautiful thing. It's something, it's fulfilling. It's purpose, because it's God driven. It's Holy Spirit driven. And I just thank pastors and thank this church for this cultivation of a close, tight knit that we're all wanting to go in the same direction. So God was rebuilding my life, the foundation, rebuilding my life with him as the center. I just had this peace. That's where this peace came from. And so I knew that the same peace that took me out of darkness, that took me out of Texas, was the same peace that was going to move me forward in his plan. And then I had to trust. I had to trust what God was going to do in my life. I had to trust him. I had no other way. I had no other choice, because I was in California. If I don't make it here, the cost of living is going to kill me. It's going to ruin my family. It's going to ruin my boys. It's going to ruin everything, because I can't do it on my own. It's only going to be a miracle that I live out here. And so prayer and reading was number one, and I knew without God it wouldn't come together. So it's funny the way God squeezes you. Squeezed me. It's funny that he took everything away. He took my peace. He took my purpose. He took everything, and he showed me a little glimmer of light. And he made me choose. He said, you want this or you want that? And so I had an opportunity to choose the light. And I'm thankful for that. You guys are wondering why I got such a big smile on my face. I'm not sad. I'm not depressed, because my wife left. She wants a divorce. And you're wondering why I'm so happy and I'm so, at peace. It's because my wife was not my purpose. My wife is not who I am. I look to God to who I am. I look to God for my purpose. I look for God to my strength. Replace my purpose and my thinking towards God. And I look to him and I say, no matter what happens, I got you. You have me. You have my peace. I follow your peace. You fulfill me. You're the only one that can fill that hole in my heart, and nothing else can do it. So I follow you. I choose to love you with all my heart and all my mind and all my soul, and I choose you. I mean, I'm grateful. I'm thankful. I'm grateful for this church. I'm thankful for God for showing me who he is and what he wants from me, and the proper way to please him and to honor him and worship him. And I'm thankful. I'm thankful. So my declaration, how I got my declaration, is I will follow his peace and wait upon the Lord. And so we're gonna say I will follow his peace and wait upon the Lord on 3. 1, 2, 3. I will follow his peace and wait upon the Lord. I will follow his peace and wait upon the Lord. I will follow his peace and wait upon the Lord.